Okay, here we are in quarantine, but it doesn't really matter on which map we are. Why do you think I'm looking here on this thing? Yep, this is a light. So let's check why. This is the light which is shining on the street. If we get like 8 or 8 meters away from it, the light disappears. It's not visible anymore. If we go into the height where the lamp is, it's even from that distance, it's not rendering anymore. And you may say, yeah, you're someone who is using low settings or stuff. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna boost the shadow quality to maximum, because the shadow quality is the thing which is influencing the rendering distances of these street lamps. And now, as you can see, here's another one. Now, as you can see, it's not much of a difference, is it? At 15 meters, we cannot see that light at all anymore. And as I said, it's not just a matter of this map. It's the same pretty much on every other map. And the very same light in the Remagen map during the night. 15 meters out, and we cannot see any light at all. Despite we are standing right next to it. And it's really an atmosphere changer. Here as well. Same light. "15 meters out, and it's gone. Here we are in the foyer, testing the same thing. I still have my settings on the Epic for the shadow quality, so the lights are visible as far as possible. On the night maps, generally it's a little bit better, at least when it comes to certain type of the light or street lamp. As we can see, this one is being rendered up to probably 60 meters. Yep, there's nothing here at 60 meters anymore. When we get close, it's visible. This one is also one of the better ones. It's not visible also at the range of 60 meters. Or 55, I don't know. So it's probably 60. But let's go here. We already know this lamp from the quarantine, right? And here is the same, the very same range as in the day maps. The light simply disappears at 15 meters. What good does such a lamp or light do? Like, why is it even there? If we can barely see it, if we are on the, I don't know, other side of the street, why is such a light needed to be there? I don't see any logical reason, honestly. It eats up some performance for sure, because lights, shadow and stuff, it always does. And I'm gonna show you another one. Pretty extreme one. Well, this one is probably also not rendering up to 15 meters. Why is it even there? Like, nobody will ever be from the outside that close, only unless standing right directly under it. But let's forget that. Let's go inside. Let's check this lamp. This is one building, one interior area. Why is there a light that is not visible even in that one very interior area? in one building. Like, I would understand that if it was someplace far or something, I don't know. But why? Why this is there? This completely changes the situation when like the enemies are coming in or something similar, because you can be under a light visible more, and then you just step a few meters back and then all you can see there is just nothing. There's just darkness. So why is this, why is it like this? This also is disappearing as we are leaving the room. If we leave the room, basically. Okay. And the point is that if all the lights were visible at least from those 50 meters, then everything would look completely, it would have looked completely different. Sorry. Because, for example, here, we can see no light inside the building, no light at all. If we want to see a light, we need to basically go inside the building. Why is this a thing like that, like this? There are many games which are multiplayer, but there are also lights, and they are being rendered from much larger distances. Is it just due to some network optimization, which are some garbage in Hell Let Loose? Because otherwise I really don't know. And if I was to decide what to do with these lights, I would definitely remove them, at least from the day maps, because they serve absolutely no zero purpose over there. Like, why is there a light on the street which is turned on and we cannot see it in 15 meters, or even less if people are using lower quality settings? Just for comparison, I opened up a postscriptum, and as you can see, the lights are visible to much larger distances, and even that fire over there, it's producing the light despite we are pretty far. And if we go on the street level, you can imagine it, right? If we were in Hell Let Loose, we would probably see just these two lamps, these closest ones, and it would be all darkness there in the distance. But not here in Postscriptum. Also, when we go inside this church, I mean, this is probably a major area of interest, but anyway, we see the light inside that church for a pretty large, pretty large distance. If this was Hell Let Loose, we would probably don't see this light even in this doorway. We would probably see it if we got closer, like here. So the difference is really there between the Hell Let Loose and some other games. Okay, but this was just really for a quick comparison. Even the postscriptum has some limits, of course. As you can see, we cannot see that lamp, which is the farthest one. But as you can see, it's very far, and we can still see it. The range is much larger, and I don't think there is any setting in the options to make these light rendering distances shorter. So that's great as well, because it's uniform for all players, unlike in the Hell Let Loose. Okay, so much for the comparison. I'm really aware that there are technical limitations. However, if we set something on epic quality, it sets epic, then I really think it should look really different from the low settings. At least for making pictures or recording some cinematics or something. if nothing else. I guess this is all I was wondering about in this one. So, I guess I will see you in the next one.